sock?
Nope.
Oh, 2 socks?
No. No.
Is it bigger than a bread box? Is it a bread box?
No.
End of the summer zucchini.
Nope.
A bust of Elvis?
No.
Oh, one of those big pot holders.
No. No.
A chihuahua?
Nope.
Guess what I stuffed down my pants? Will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the following episode of Almost Live.
Golf pencil.
It's Almost Live. With me, Pat Cashman, Tracy Conway, Bob Nelson, Bill Stainton, Nancy Guppy, Steve Wilson, and Ed Wyatt, and starring John Keister. The following program is not recommended for viewers under the age of, I don't know, what should we say?
12. 12.
Okay, 12.
All right, around 12.
11?
How about 10? Under 6.
Yeah, they should be in school.
Or preschool. Yeah, right.
So maybe the age of,
4. Or 3. 1-year-old, maybe.
Or maybe slightly younger, but that would be it.
You shouldn't watch it if you were just born.
A few minutes ago.
Yeah. Unless it was cesarean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
And now, here he is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I know, yes, they're applauding, they're excited now, but this has been a tough week. The president says it's time to pay up. The bill is due. We have reached our debt limit. And I'm saying, come on, can't he find another Visa card? Reagan always could. Come on. Reagan always found that extra Visa card. He was like that friend who, those guys who take you out to dinner, you've got friends like this, and they're always cutting up their Visas when they're out there, but they always reach into the wallet. They got another one. Here, run this one through. It's brand new. Just run it through. Yeah, that's what Reagan always found, the extra card. Apparently, America is down to its last card, and it's a Discover, which is tough. We're down to that last... the classic, just the bad logo on it, just the classic, and it's time, now we got to start paying it off. And everyone is so mad. He's not supposed to make us mad. We don't elect people to make us mad. And Clinton says he's all, we all have to sacrifice, and yesterday he said he's considering maybe a national sales tax might be coming. He's got all sorts of other plans on how to pay off the deficit. We thought you might be interested in some of the plans, so we managed to obtain... That's right. We got the advanced list. For example, fireworks and cheap cigarettes will be sold year-round to tourists as they leave the White House tour, which I think is a good idea. Here's a new idea. We can auction off J. Edgar Hoover's lingerie collection. Gotta bring in a tidy sum. Also, Trident subs will now be available to rent out for proms. A lot of room there. He's going to hire Dr. Kevorkian to head the Medicare program, which will cut way down. That'll really manage those health care costs. You got to admit that. Also, he's going to have Chelsea Clinton's going to be out there selling the world's finest chocolate bars outside D.C. Safeways. That's really good. We're going to dig up some dead presidents and sell them to Japanese collectors. Hey, we have to sacrifice. Come on. And finally, the State of the Union address, now sponsored by Bud Light, which I think is good corporate partnership. Now, that was big news, but of course the other big news this week was the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue hit the stands, which got a lot of men all hot and bothered. But a little closer to home, a publication is coming out that'll have women around here lined up for blocks. And we've got a sneak preview, so take a look.
Hi, girls. I'm Wendy White. Recognize these guys? They're the gorgeous men of the 1993 studs of South King County calendar. Want to take a closer look? Then come with us as we take a look at the making of studs of South King County calendar. Meet Daryl, or as you might know him, Mr. March.
A little to the left, Daryl, a little bit to the left. Okay, now you're feeling good, baby. Oh, yeah, we got a big date tonight, and you're going to the Renton Sizzler. Oh, yeah, you're excited.
I'm from Burien, and because I'm from Burien, I like the 3 B's. Beer, bowling, and Van Halen.
You're real thirsty and you're hitchhiking to 7-Eleven for some beer. Yeah, baby, that's right. Sell it. Sell it. Oh, yeah. Okay, sweetheart. Now, the corn dog, oh, no, it's coming back on you that you ate last night. Let it out, baby. Lean over. Oh, yeah, let it out. Rap it out. Yeah, yeah.
People don't think we have any brains, you know, because we're studs and we're from South King County.
But
But what?
What do you think, steel or bore semen?
Oh, bore semen, of course.
I'm making love to the camera just like I make love to a woman. Except, of course, I don't try to get it drunk on cheap beer first.
Okay, now stand.
Yeah.
Let's see you pout. Let's see you pout.
Right.
Okay, now the pickup truck broke down again,
No,
okay?
it's just a spark plug
No,
wire, if I can get...
pretend. It's pretend. Okay, so the
right, yeah,
pickup broke down.
yeah.
You're just a little pouty boy because there's a kegger at the gravel pit and you can't go, okay?
Well, we
so
can catch a ride with Ed. Ed, there's
No,
a kegger.
no, pretend. It's pretend. It's pretend. Okay? Okay, so let's pout. Ready? Oh, yeah. Okay, let it out. Let that lip just hanging out there. Fabulous. Oh, man.
now this is my kind of South King County guy. Ooh, baby.
Okay, Larry, now let's lean back a little bit. A little more gut there. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Sexy. You are so all the girls want. Down to the riverside to do a little dancing. Oh, fabulous. Oh, shake it. Beautiful.
Well, I'm suffering from hunk overload, so I'd better get out of here. Bye, studs.
All right, we've got one big hunk of a show. Stay with us, and we'll be right back.
Promotional consideration for Almost Live provided by Ballard Computer in Seattle, Kirkland, and now open in Tacoma.
Monday on A Woman's Place, we'll spend the whole hour talking about Mel Gibson's butt.
And how to sew the American flag into your camper van's armrests.
That's Monday on A Woman's Place.
And now it's time for Beat the Biological Clock. The show for women in their 30s who want to be mommies. And here's the host of our show, Whip Winger.
Hello and welcome to Beat the Biological Clock, the anxiety-packed game show where the woman most desperate to get pregnant wins. There's no time to waste, so let's meet our two contestants. Okay, first, a corporate vice president. By the age of 30, Patty Johnson shares her townhouse with a couple of Siamese cats. She just turned 36, and according to her thermometer, she ovulated 20 minutes ago. Is that right?
That's right, Whip, and I'd like to start a meaningful relationship in the next 3 hours. So I like yoga, running on the beach,
Okay,
fires,
fine.
fast cars.
Okay, all right, well. Patty's opponent is an attorney who enjoys racquetball and is currently getting over being dumped by her boyfriend of 6 years. Ooh, ow. Please welcome 39 years old and looking it, Mary Spencer. Wow. Mary, now that's just gotta be tough, huh?
Well, Thanks, Whip. I'm doing better, but I feel that I have a lot to offer a child. And I really feel like it's...
Right, Mary. You know, we'd love to get to know you a little better, but hey, you're not getting any younger now, are you? All right, now, let's get started. Remember, ladies, you'll be competing in each round for fabulous fertilization gifts. So here we go with round one, maternal instincts. What do you do when you see a baby? And here comes the baby cam.
Oh, yeah, baby, you're so cute. I love you so much.
Oh, pretty nauseating, Patty. Mary, go ahead.
Hi, what a baby!
Whoa, that is really pathetic. That's just so pathetic. You win the round in a year's supply of oysters and green M&Ms. All right, now. Round two, choosing a prospective father. Now, as soon as you see the right guy for you, shake that rattle. But remember, you've got to choose a daddy before the biological alarm clock goes off. Rattles ready, girls?
Ready, Whip!
Okay. Daddy number one says he loves mature women who bring in a steady paycheck. Here's Gary.
I know what you need, and I'm just the guy to give it to you. Heck, I'll do you both.
Ladies? Huh?
No.
Huh? Keep going? Well, all right. Daddy number two is Vernon, whose mother told him it's time he settled down too.
I think I know what to do.
Okay, ladies? Huh? No? Well, tick-tock, tick-tock. All right, daddy number three is chromosome Y. I'm afraid that's a tie. No prize awarded there. So let's move on to our final round, juggling. Now, the object here is to juggle your career and your parenting skills by diapering the baby and conducting a conference call with a client and your new CEO all at the same time. First, diapered baby wins. Now, your baby's ready? Phone set. All right, go!
Okay, hi, this is...
Yes, Miss
and, yeah, okay.
No,
Mr.
no
Jenkins,
problem.
no, I want you to... Shut up! No. Okay.
Oh, someone's got a poopy bottom. No, don't take that personally. Please don't take that personally. I'm done.
All right, congratulations, Mary. You win the game. All right. And the grand prize of artificial insemination. Doctors, come on in and get our little mommy-to-be. All right, Mary, you get to pick the sperm of your choice from the Nobel Prize winner's donor bank or a Chicago Bulls player. How about that? Well, that's all we have for today, so join us tomorrow on Beat the Biological Clock.
Studio amplification for Almost Live provided by American Music.
Tuesday on A Woman's Place, we'll talk with several women who thought that Imelda Marcus's shoe collection was on the small side. We'll meet a color consultant who specializes in edible underwear, and we'll discuss the thin line between being a bitch and just looking like one.
All that and darling little bird cages made from cotton swabs.
That's Tuesday on A Woman's Place.
Hey kids, it's time once again for Uncle Fran's Musical Forest.
Hi kids, I'm Uncle Fran. I'm a little ticked off. Sometimes I get mad, but I will always be your friend. Hi kids, and welcome to Uncle Fran's Musical Forest. Today we have a letter from Jason who writes, Dear Uncle Fran, my dad says I have to play Little League, even though I hate sports. Why would he do that? Why would he do that, Jason? Because your dad's a loser. Your old man is acting out the typical agenda of someone who failed every test on the way to manhood. You know the word weenie? And now he wants you to compensate for his own physical shortcomings, which probably haunt him to this day right into his own bedroom. It's a miracle you're even here, Jason. Here's a little song about pathetic cases of self-loathing, such as your father. My daddy's always bragging to me But I heard when he played ball at my age, he was kind of crappy. He was kind of crappy.
Uncle Fran, you tell those bitches. I hate all those bitches just like you do, Uncle Fran.
Mr. Raccoon, we're not singing about bitches today. We're singing about little weenie men. Men not unlike yourself.
But Uncle Fran, we hate the bitches.
Mr. Raccoon, have you been drinking?
I wouldn't drink just because my girlfriend dumped me.
You had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! And now I think I'm gonna be sick all over the floor of the musical farce. Excuse me.
Don't listen to Mr. Raccoon Man, kids. You see, my new girlfriend has made me realize that not all women are cheap sluts. Here's a song dedicated to my new girlfriend, Lavender. She's really pretty. She wears lots of makeup, hardly any clothes. But I know she's not a prostitute, because I checked with the police. Well, that's all we have time for today. So long, kids, from Uncle Fran. I'm a little ticked off. Sometimes I get mad.
I love you, Uncle Fran!
But I'll always be your friend. So long.
Good evening and welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. A Redmond man set off his home burglar alarm on purpose in order to test the police response time. After learning this, the police said they beat the man senseless just to test the response time of Medic 1. There's a petition drive on to incorporate the East Spokane suburbs into the Spokane Valley. With this new expansion, the Spokane Chamber of Commerce will be able to launch its new tourist campaign, Spokane. Come see how big this hole is now. SeaTac Airport satellite subways will be adding Mandarin Chinese to their instructions. Riders can order the instructions in mild, hot, or very hot. A stolen pipe bag that belonged to Chief Joseph was finally returned to a museum at Washington State University. The pipe bag was returned in a package postmarked Bellingham and included a note that said, "Keep on token." Pop singer Sade will kick off her North American tour in the Paramount. Sade says she likes Seattle a lot and especially enjoys drinking lattes. A Redmond teacher has been suspended after students saw an X-rated movie he had accidentally left in a classroom VCR. The teacher said he knew he was in trouble the night before when he and his girlfriend spent what was to have been a romantic evening watching a video called Our Friend the Woodchuck. The Ballard Historical Society is offering a free workshop in genealogical research. One tip they offer is that if you live in Ballard, the best way to find out something about your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather is just ask him. Auburn police are planning to form a civil disturbance unit for control of mob scenes and riots. The decision to form the unit came not long after the Auburn Denny's announced that every Tuesday would be all-you-can-eat wieners and beans night. Finally, local chapters of the Kiwanis, Elks, and Moose say they're having trouble recruiting younger members. Said one longtime member, "It's sad to think that there are kids out there who will never know the thrill of putting on a fez." This has been the John Report.
Wednesday on A Woman's Place. He was smart, sexy, and a little naughty. And the two of you spent some of the most romantic weekends together. But now your stockbroker boyfriend has been convicted of stealing the life savings of several retired people. We'll show you how to arrange a fake marriage certificate so you can keep going at it during conjugal visits at the prison.
All of that and stenciling smiley faces I'm Kleenex.
Oh, that's Wednesday on A Woman's Play.
And now, the Lame List, or What's Weak This Week, brought to you by America's heavy metal community.
Lame. Michael says the music makes him grab his crotch.
Lame.
Totally lame. People who talk about the crying game before you've seen it.
Inexcusably lame.
Dog lame.
Extremely lame. Mired in a sweating mass of lameness.
Temporary tattoos. Clinton's attempted economic solvency through re-indexing of the tax structure. Melrose Place. Girls who don't recognize you as the future of rock and roll.
Totally lame. Excusable.
This has been the Lame List.
That's just about the time we have tonight, but before we go, I want to let you know, beginning next week, Almost Live is going to be starting 5 minutes later next week. That means we'll be on from 11:35 to 12:05, so change your VCR settings or you're going to miss something. Also, please be sure to watch our Almost Live Viewers' Choice special tomorrow, 8 o'clock. All right, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration for Almost Live provided by Pizzeria Pagliacci, featuring traditional and gourmet pizza by the slice. Pizzeria Pagliacci, rated Seattle's best pizza.